feel you, but trust me, stay strong. Time heals everything. And I know you know it, right? Love, it's time.
Swarming with Skuldra!
Hold that. She'll get it up.
H-Squad? H-Squad, report! Get a Fervor unit down there, now.
to send us back, Colette.
Making sure that you are still you.
Of course we are. And you can be too.
No. This is what they want. Hold!
What the hell? Quincy!
You are proper shit at directions, Arthur. Heads down when I do my job, alright, mate?
Show off. Better make a move, though. They'll get on you.
I'm seeing this through. Got this. See you soon, Mama.
Time for this.
Tell me you got this.
I can only type so fast. Is that supposed to happen?
Amir? Aoi, can you do something?
What do you want me to do?
I don't know. Hold them in. Aoi, stop!
I was too slow.
He's ash in seconds. No need for misery. Come, now. Murmur expend. Tau is in sight. They've given their lives for this. Make it count.
Just go.
No. I can save them.
Not unless you know them.
Please stay. Don't put up.
Wanna ask me about a thing? Oi, listen. Me and a few suppliers in the neighborhood got a side hustle going. Ink, threads, weapons, whatever. But this stays between you and me, right? Soldier Boy hears about it, he goes chapter and verse, and nobody gets nothing. Come on, cuz. Spoil yourself. Fine. Yeah, walk good.
destination.
What occurred in that reactor, or what's going to occur, is beyond me. But it looks like we have another chance. And with you steering that ship, we might even make it. If anyone can pull this team together, it's you. And if there's anything I can do, you know where I am. Let me know when you have.
It seems Albania's midnight garden has taken a liking to me. and its fruits are death. This is my harvest, and just quietly they're trilling with happiness. I think they know you and they will be first friends. What'd you say? A touch of the macabre? Boo.
I will say this. Eleanor is a hell of a lot more interesting than Nyx. Well, I guess it's because Nyx is an automaton and Eleanor is a real person.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Yo, fam! You got it.
Need new music? I'm your gal. Got the latest and greatest. Oldies and goldies. And some other stuff too. Oh, you will love these. What? This is cutting edge. Okay. Oh, could you check if, Amir got the smoothie machine working?
Games, salvage tech, a whole pile of guns. Top score on any of the cabinets could score you something pretty sweet. Yeah, definitely the coolest place in this whole mall. You need it? I got it. As long as you need something best kept out of the hands of children.
Okay, so this is the guy to come from for the site parts. I got the blueprint, but he's the one that sells the parts.
You got it. Yep.
I will say I didn't see that coming. That she was Spanish. That they chose to go with Spanish for Leticia.
So, who's this for?
Thought they were gonna go more Italian or French based on the hairstyle.
Fine, waste my time. Hasta luego.
I do like it though.
Let's hear it.
I do like the fact that they made her Spanish, like Spanish from Spain Spanish. Just more long-bowed. Her neck is longer. Her skin is more fair. That's more like Spanish rather than Hispanic. Then again, there's a lot of Puerto Ricans that are very fair skin and tall.
Ahí luego nos vemos.
Yeah. And fair-skinned Indian people who have Spanish genes. Alright, so I kind of like it actually. It would have been boring if it was French. Alright, so that's pretty much it for the mission. I would say the quest was not the greatest. The new war was still better, but it was better than Stein X's update. But then those Warframe updates are like mini updates. They're not major ones, but it wasn't better than a new war. It was better than all the other mini updates, that's for sure. Dagoth, Clairvaux, so on and so forth, Steinax, Lavos. Yeah, even Zaku one, it was better than Zaku ones. But it wasn't better than the new war was one, that's for sure. I thought it was going to be better, but it wasn't better. but it was better than all the previous 4 updates that came out before. So that was pretty much it for Warframe 1999. It introduced I would say 4 or 5 new type of mechanics. One where you could traverse with the vehicles, other where you could mix poxy type of hit the enemies with at a certain poxy on their bodies in order to destroy them or add corrosive to the surroundings, including those balloon type things. And then there was obviously the new type of enemies and the new type of weapons that are in the game. So those are new things added, but that's to be expected. And of course, I guess you could say the method of how you do combat, it feels a little bit different. The traversing and all that stuff feels about the same, but I don't know, there's something about it that feels a bit different. How you do combat feels a bit different. The mechanics is about the same, but how you do combat feels about a little different. Maybe they tweak something and I don't know. And of course the environment was changed as well. That's changed a lot. I'm trying to figure out what it is about the 1999 that was changed a lot other than the environment and the players and the different characters. Oh yes, there's also that dating system that's inside of the machine. So yeah, there was about 4 to 5 new things that were added. There's improvements to the combat. Well, I can't really say if that's something new, but it's this dating thing that goes on inside the game. And then there's the poxy with regards to shooting enemies or how you could apply effects onto them in combat. And of course there's the new characters and new weapons and all that stuff with regards to the game, but that's something that's obvious. I guess you could say the major thing that's different is that everything feels more grounded down to earth rather than in space and everything. So from the motorcycle to the ground to ground combat rather than space combat. And of course there's the environment changes. It doesn't feel like Warframe. It feels like the environment of something like Left 4 Dead or Back 4 Blood. So the environment change. Oh yeah, and the bosses. The bosses have also improved as well. Before, Warframe bosses were always predictable, and in some of this in this game as well, it feels like some of them are predictable, but I guess it's because of mechanics as well. They feel a little bit more difficult. Like that last boss I just fought, he was nothing. But the tank boss, he was definitely difficult. So there is a certain type of mechanics that each boss have in Warframe that's different from the others. And of course, because you're playing as humans, it's much easier for them to die. So I would say 4 to 5 changes that you could actually see with your own eyes were changed. The environment, how you kill enemies, so on, and epoxy and stuff. That dating thing, your motorcycle, and your resources that you use in regards to the game. And of course the characters that are in there and how they interact and talk, and that they're not robots, they're people. But people have always been giving you missions in Warframe. But here it feels that they're more grounded. So the more grounded thing is, I would say, is the 5th thing. And I'm pretty sure there are minor ones that I'm not seeing. Like the music, for instance. The music was one of the I would say another major thing that's in the game, because music was never applied to when you go into combat before in Warframe. Like music, like music video type music when you're fighting in combat. So I guess there are more like 6 major things that have changed within this update. 1, music when you go in combat. 2, motorcycles and it being grounded. 3, being the bosses, feeling that they're shifting from more earth-based type bosses rather than spatial bosses with their own mechanics. 5 being the proxies and all that stuff, and then you know I'm pretty sure there's something. Of course, the environment being 6 and everything.
Amir, got a job for you. Shelters need delivery.
Yeah. So
Get your game face
all this is same. I've seen before. They give you standings and all that. All that is same. The environment is the only thing that's different. One is space, one is ground. Not so different. But how you go about doing things when you leave through the main door and go into combat feels like its own thing rather than in space. Because you could actually jump on top of buildings, hide behind walls, use your motorcycle. You can't use your flying Arcwing, or you can't use a snowboard. You have to. So each type of new updates, you're regulated to a certain type of behavior within the game. So there's about 5 to 6 things that visually I could see with my own eyes that have changed. If not 5 to 6, I would say a solid 5 that I could visually see. Visually being the most obvious one, the environment, and then everything else. So that's it. That's it for the update. Was pretty good. I think I might just cut this off right now and then get back into the thing. I wanted to see if it was actually an hour and 30, and I believe it was an hour and 30. If you cut off the chatter from the last 2 videos, it was probably an hour and 30 mission if you skipped looking around and all the stuff. So it was good for what it is. Not better than the New War, because the New War came in hot. The New War had Teshin. You were fighting as Teshin, then you were fighting as the Operator, then you were fighting as the Warframe, then you were fighting as the Corpus, then you were fighting as the Grenier, and then you invaded the mothership of the sentient mothership to take down Era. And then Ballast showed up, and Ballast was the last boss battle of that quest, which wasn't good. So that was the only bad part about that quest, the Ballast boss fight at the end. But the story was far better than this. So they really need to tighten up their stories more. Like, I still don't know what's going on with Entradi. There's no story flesh out of Entradi. It makes no sense. And the Man in the Wall, no flesh out yet. So this is like yet another appetizer. So I'm kind of getting sick and tired of these appetizers. You know, they need to do something with Entradi and the Man in the Wall. What are the end game? What are their purposes? So that's it for right now. I'll call it a day on this. It was good, and there's new stuff to do, especially that dating simulator. I need to check that out.